I'm Carlos from Ramen Prosper. This is Know Your Ramen. So let's talk about soy sauce. So when you think about soy sauce, you might think of those little packets of soy sauce you get with your grocery store sushi, or maybe even those bottles of Kikkoman soy sauce you see at your favorite Asian restaurant. But did you know that there's hundreds of different varieties of soy sauce or shoyus, each with their own unique different flavor profiles? So at a very basic level, soy sauce is made from soybeans. A mold is added to it called koji and is left to ferment in these big wooden vats for an extended period of time, even years in some cases. So depending on the way it was made and fermented, some may come out very salty, some are less salty, and some have a very deep, rich flavor to them. So at Ramen Prosper, when we make a shoyu ramen, our approach is to kind of taste each individual shoyu as is. That way we can kind of get a better understanding of the strengths of each one. So for example, this Usukuchi shoyu is pretty salty on its own. This soy sauce, on the other hand, it's called a Maru Daizu soy sauce. And this one has a richer depth to it, kind of more body. And I really like the flavor of this one. However, it's not as salty as the Usukuchi shoyu. So if we end up really liking the flavor of this one and we want to highlight the flavor in the soup, well, we might put a little bit more of this one in our tare and then blend it with something like this to bring up the salt level, and maybe even a couple of other ones to kind of bring out the flavor notes of those. So understanding the basics of these soy sauces really builds that foundation to make a great shoyu tare, which we'll talk about in the next video. So next time you're at your favorite Asian market, try picking up a different type of soy sauce and try it with your grocery store sushi. You might end up really liking it.